just chill as an NCO, just skirmish.
It sounds fantastic. I don't think it works, the hotkey. I just hit it.
Unfortunate.
Perhaps I have to hit it outside of the game? What do you think? Oh, there we are. All right, and we are live. Welcome back, everyone, to another War of Rights live stream. We got a wonderful reception last time with over 400 views already in just about 2 days. So we are back with my friend Sven here. And
Hello.
Today we will be playing as the United States Army on Burnsides Bridge. I'm really excited. I've never played this map before. So let's get started. Sven, would you like to wait until an officer role opens up in one of the companies?
I will likely chill as an NCO for now.
Okay, perfect.
Just,
Alright, so which company are you going to be in today?
51st New York.
Alright,
I
perfect.
don't know which company.
Alright, I will find you then. Alright, there you are,
Cool.
Sergeant Major Holger. I will be the first sergeant at this time. Alright, I'm really excited to play Burnsides Bridge. This is one of my favorite locations on the actual battlefield, and I've never played it in game. So, let us load in. We have just a few seconds. I always love to check out the map just before we get in so we can just assess the situation. Right now, it looks like all of the points are in United States' favor. So it's actually going considerably well, which I wasn't expecting. This is a skirmish scenario. It's not a full-out battle. So let's see. After several hours of preparation, Union General Burnside is ready to advance the 9th Corps against the Confederate General Toombs's brigade. Alright, I'm going to get my reload in, and then I will join Sven. And of course, as we stated last time, it was not snowing during the actual battle, but as it's so close to Christmas, they have released the Christmas update, including snow, and of course snowballs, and also presents that fall from the sky.
Would you like to join a regiment?
Alright,
Hey,
I have
history
someone
boy, would you like to
encouraging me
join
to
a
join a
regiment?
regiment right now. Sorry,
thought
lads,
this was
not
fun.
currently, but I'm happy to play with you right now. I'm streaming.
Ooh, what's your Twitch? What's your...
I'm on YouTube right now, History Boy. I have 17,000
Okay.
subscribers on here. Very kind
Ooh,
people.
hi, history boy.
Like
Hey,
halfway
you
across
guys
the
should all
bridge.
join the 15th Wisconsin.
I just got shot. It's unfortunate.
If it's a good
Okay.
regiment, perhaps I'll consider it. I've heard the United States teams in this game don't have as good organization, so if you guys are organized, I'd love to play with you.
Are you new to the
The
game?
15th
I
always
am,
wins the
indeed.
regiments.
Oh, nice. So you're just trying to show it to a wider audience?
Exactly.
How many viewers you got right now?
About 10
Ooh,
currently.
I got that guy, Lucien. About 10 right now?
11
hi,
now,
Hi,
yeah.
10 viewers. They better be saying hi to me right now.
Let me check the chat. They are indeed. I have people yelling about the 9th Corps. This guy said, "Oh sweet, Burnside Bridge, one of my favorite maps. The
Wow.
unit I'm part of in War of Rights is actually the one that dashed across the bridge chanting, 'Hit him again.'"
Lucien, stop. Sorry.
I've gotten a lot of encouragement to take the bridge. If you charge the bridge and take it, I will
Yes.
sub with my other account. Alright, so why don't we get started then?
Yo, I got a dip, but I will be
Yeah,
back.
charge
Alright,
that
sounds
bridge. I mean, that's
perfect.
the only way you can win this game.
Alright, lovely.
The only
So,
way you win this match is just charging that bridge.
Reload,
over.
alright, perfect. I will fall in with you gentlemen for
Reload,
now.
reload.
I don't believe I'm in your
Reload,
company.
reload. Oh,
No,
I'm sorry.
no!
I'm
Alright,
sorry,
let us
I'm
go.
sorry.
So this is a skirmish, mostly, correct?
What, this?
Yes, yes.
Well, dude, why do I keep pressing B? Okay, it's hard to explain. What our goal is to take that point over there, right?
Okay, got it.
But to take it, and win the game, they have to be down on braking. So if you press T, you can see the morale levels up there, right?
Oh,
Okay,
I see,
need to
yes.
deafen on Discord.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, so the morale levels in this game are really odd because it works on a ticket system. Basically, attacking teams almost always have more tickets, especially on this map and on River Crossing on Antietam. On Antietam, on River Crossing, CSA has a lot more tickets because they have to charge a river. Kind of like in this
Okay.
map, we have to charge a bridge, and that's the only way across.
Got
Okay.
it. Okay.
So,
Yes.
so basically, we have more deaths, and your ticket cost for a death is based on if you're information, you're skirmishing, or if you're out of line. So
Okay.
right now you should be information. or skirmishing now, I suppose. Because
Got
there's
it.
only 3 of us.
Yep.
But
Okay.
basically, you want to try and die in line, and you
Yes.
don't want to take the point unless the enemy team is on breaking, because that would be instant win.
Oh,
Well, thank you so much for explaining it in such great detail.
And
I'm sure everyone
I
appreciated
can also.
it.
Yep.
Should we be
And,
fixing
I
bayonets
hope
at
you
this
have fun on
time?
your stream.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I'll stick with you gentlemen for now. Would you
Okay,
recommend
sir.
fixing bayonets, sir? Sir, will we be fixing bayonets at this time?
Who, me?
The officer here, yes. all right.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
you always
yes,
want
full cats, full
bayonets.
cats, full cats.
Basically, in this game, you want bayonets almost all the time.
All right, got it.
Because just better.
They do hinder your aim, don't they?
A tad bit, but
Well,
unless you're on a,
vigilante,
on a really long map where you're
Two of
shooting a really long distance, it's not going to matter too much.
Got it. All right, let's get started
Yeah,
then.
same with like changing sights. You can change sights when you're aiming if you press Z,
Oh.
but most times you will be so close that it won't even matter.
Oh,
But it's
fascinating.
kinda
I've
cool.
never done that. Thank you very much. Very
Yeah,
cool.
but I wouldn't
Wow.
recommend That's all.
All right. All right, I'm ready then. Where are we moving?
Yeah.
Yo, Disky,
Guess we're just moving then.
What's up?
Just-
Where are we going next?
And I hope you did enjoy that explanation. As I'm new to the game, I'm sure a lot of you viewers
Come
are
on,
as
Disco,
well.
you know how to
It's
double.
very helpful for someone to explain this specific mode to us.
You know how to double quick, right, History Boy?
I am indeed.
You're double quicking right now, or
Yes.
You're triple quicking.
Oh, I am.
You want to press C.
Oh, see.
Press C.
Jolly good. Thank you.
Yes, it conserves your stamina.
Oh, very good.
let
I had
you
no
move at a
idea.
moderate pace.
Thank you. A true sergeant major teaching me a lot of lessons here.
Hey man, I'll help in any way because you're bringing more people to this game.
Well, thank you. Yeah, very much appreciated. Yeah, this is really a fantastic game, and I've been wanting to play it for about 8 years of my life.
Yeah.
This is the reason I got a
Oh
gaming
my.
computer, so I'm really excited.
Did you get it just recently?
I did about 2 days ago.
Oh man.
I have
So
to
right before the winter sale.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
exactly. Yeah, it's true. I have to say my aim is actually quite good, though. I've been doing real well shooting
Well.
some of the revs here.
This
Ooh, I got a really
this game is typically not super aim based.
There is
No.
there is tricks to it, but nothing's 100%.
True.
Yeah. Like you can aim in melee mode, in case you didn't know, by the way.
Yes.
So,
Got it. This fellow's quite impatient, isn't he?
what'd you say?
This fellow ahead of us is quite impatient. He doesn't like your lessons too much, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
All right, now we're getting right into it.
Get here! I don't care. Get here! Start shooting
Wow.
right now. They're
All
right
right.
in front of you. West.
These guys everywhere.
One tick right of west. Independent fire. We do not have enough
Independent
people
fire.
to
You
do a
only
volley.
have
Just
a few
form
guys.
up and
Just
shoot.
keep firing. Keep firing. Please hit these guys.
They did hit him once. They did hit him once, and they started to retreat.
So did you try any already yet, History?
Yes, I have tried artillery. It's actually fantastic. I have not streamed artillery yet, but it's really fun. That was really interesting, and especially the way it's streamlined. I mean, you only kind of have to click a few buttons.
AFK in
so.
the middle of the wall?
Yeah. Yeah,
I-
I kind of like artillery.
We,
You know, some things I don't
says
like are,
go
you know, how
left.
you have to, like, increase the fuse and
Okay,
stuff.
I gotta see these guys do it.
But on
Yeah.
some maps, it's just really
We'll
hard.
go left, we'll go left.
Some
Absolutely.
maps, it's really relaxing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I thought it would be a lot more difficult. I really do enjoy it.
All right, listen up. Are they still there, really? 'Cause I
If
don't
you
see
actually
them
know
in
the
tree
artillery
that they
drill,
were
then you
at,
can
dude.
get a few friends on and really load it up
Yeah,
and
we
fire
should
it.
cross right now.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
like a whole crew. Let's do it. It's like 5 people.
Yeah,
What is it,
absolutely.
5, 4?
Exactly. All right, it looks like we're moving out. All right, here it is, charging across Burnside Bridge, everybody.
Let's go with it.
Wait, where are we going now?
And let's see, the Cowboy says this game has a lot of cool units, including the Irish Brigade and the sharpshooters, and of course my favorite, the Wisconsin Rifles. Absolutely. They've recreated a lot of units right now. All right, and now we're charging over Burnside Bridge. Forward, lads!
Left bridge.
Oh!
Pick up that flag.
The artillery got me, but I am not killed. We will continue the charge, boys. Oh, good lord. Oh. Wow, we've made it, lads. We have crossed. Oh, Lord, we're under heavy fire. Oh, okay.
Go back right. I don't know why we fell
Oh
back
my
in the first
god.
place.
I can hear the Menet balls whizzing over my head currently. Alright, I'm following the officer. Oh my god. It's a miracle I'm still alive at this point. Okay, I'm going to quickly take cover behind a tree. What you're seeing right now is in the game called Fog of War, and it replicates, the supposed feeling that you have when you're under heavy fire. There we are. In any event, so I see you in the chat there, Cowboy. I definitely agree. They've recreated a great deal of the regiments, and it's really incredible to see the detail with which they have worked on the uniforms, worked on the equipment, and everything. Let's see who else we have. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of people in the chat. I appreciate all of you very much. We have Mr. Tubby there. We have Scott Bates, Derek Lee, JD Channel, Meeper. I do indeed play War of Rights, and I'm very excited to be doing it, finally. Alright, let's get back into it, everyone. Okay. Here we are, and already a sizable company has reformed. Let's get our reload in, and then we'll make the push once more. We did, in fact, get across the bridge. I wasn't expecting, frankly, the decimation to occur after we've crossed. That was a little bit surprising. It looked like we made it across fairly intact, but the second we got to the other side, we must have really gotten in the range there, and they let loose a few volleys. And when they switched to independent fire, we were pretty much
history, boy,
destroyed.
man. I suck.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Meeper, I'm so excited to hear that the game actually got you into reenacting. That's super cool.
Alright,
I
lads, get
totally
ready
see
to
how it
move.
does. Because this game is effectively like a very
go to Stonewall.
large... Actually, you know, like depending, you have 300 players, it's a moderate-sized tactical reenactment. If you have about this many, it's kind of like a small local event, which is super cool, especially in these winter months when we don't have reenactments going on. Happy to hear that you're involved. You're the 12th New York drummer. Very cool, dude. That's awesome. Oh, 125th New York, I'm sorry. See, I'm used to Connecticut. We only have 30 regiments in real life that were formed in Connecticut, as it's, you know, a relatively decent-sized state, but that's what we had. New York was absolutely massive, and having, what, over 130 regiments is remarkable. Wow, the Cowboy also commented that he has also been involved in Civil War reenactment because of War of Rights. That's really encouraging to see. I totally understand how this game could get someone into reenactment. That's what I was hoping, is that this game would get more people interested, or vice versa. If you're a reenactor like I am, you see this game, you want to play, because you'll see all the reenactors playing this game, especially on their live streams, and some of us talk about it as well. I hope that people also are able to get more of a sense of how these men fought, because we are fighting at a considerably far away distance
If you get
from
hit,
the
don't
Confederates,
scream.
which is really cool to see. During reenactments, generally, we get closer to the enemy than is realistically possible, because we would really be decimated at the distances where we fight, but it's better for spectators to actually see us on the field. Here you'll see that we're actually fighting men who are so far across the river that we can barely see it.
Like, they're just sitting there.
Wow. I especially love that in-game you have officers who are giving the accurate commands, just like at reenactment events. And you will have more people who are, of course, treating it just like a regular shooter, but especially when you do private events with certain groups, you will see a lot more of officers giving orders and then following them, just like at reenactment events and just like in reality, just like in real life.
Northwest. Company. Ready. Ride. Take aim. Steady. Fire.
Wow. And I am actually loving this Fog of War feature. You see right now I'm in the quote-unquote Fog of War, according to the game. What that means is that we were under heavy suppression. And that's a big feature of this game. They don't want Rambos. They don't want people running around just shooting like it's Call of Duty. So you don't really have to aim and hit someone. You just have to be firing with commands. And in that way, you're suppressing the enemy. And you're succeeding as a team by suppressing them and making it hard for them to actually hit anything. So the game has a lot of great team mechanics. As you see, we didn't directly aim at a specific person, but I had my order from my officer, and the game encourages you to follow those orders by firing and increasing suppression on the enemy. So I'm figuring out all of this as I go in game. I'm really enjoying it. I started off in a drill camp. They have some fantastic drill camps where you can fire and hit targets and practice your aim. I will say I'm fairly good. And the most unreal thing is actually playing this game with an 81 Springfield, while right next to me on the left, I have an actual 1861 Springfield. It's really great to have fun. I'm actually holding it right now. So it's just really an unreal experience, especially as in the game you can adjust your sights and etc. by hitting Z here. Just like you actually can in real life. See, there's 300 yards, there's 500. I mean, it's really remarkable details. So, I mean, a huge thank you to Campfire Games for really getting the details right. You'll see even the hats can be customized between a forage cap and a dowel brim cap and etc. Really incredible. Now let's see. We have a lot of chat going on. I see someone say that one of the reasons I got into reenacting was Empire Total War. That's super cool. I love to see all the reenactors here. We got a lot of chat. Awesome to see. We have someone saying in War of Rights they have a junior leadership day every Friday to allow lads who have been promoted, like myself and Private Corporal, to lead the regiment. That's fantastic. And I also love to see that these games are really encouraging teamwork, especially this one, because some games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, etc., they really don't work with those skills very much. All right, enough from me. Let's really get focused here.
They're still standing on the northwest.
Crouch down, Cop. First off, crouch down. Just crouch
Alright, everybody take a knee, take a knee. Everybody get down, get down, get down. Everybody get down. Get down, hold your fire. Everybody take a knee.
Yo. By the time I get there, the charge might be over, let's see. Alright, it's time. Come on, lads, let's move. Alright, here we are. Wow. The carnage. Oh my lord. Oh, and of course the officer saves them. Go. Sergeant Major. Wow, the drummer's down. Oh man, and we run into the carnage.
This is not the charge. Follow the commander.
Wow. One of the details I love in the game is seeing the bullet impacts on the ground, just as you see them write about in diary accounts.
Oh shit, lads.
Wow. I love seeing the field music that's been recently added to the game a few months ago. Incredible to have the addition of drummers, fifers, buglers. Really fantastic to add to the gameplay experience that way. And of course you hear the infamous rebel yell ringing out. Wow. Here we are, a really good sized few companies here. Alright. Oh my lord. Oh no, we're running directly into the red line. I'm running. Oh! Oh my lord.
Here they come. Get ready. Brace.
Oh! This is the difference between me and a much more experienced player. I saw a rebel officer right in front of me, but unfortunately I had not fixed my bayonet. Now there is a way to invert your rifle and attack them that way, so I'll have to figure that out. I love hearing that fife and drum music ring out. Alright, here we are, getting back into it. I love to see the chat mentioning miniatures. I actually have some sitting right next to me. I'm looking at them. I have 2 rebel companies that I've painted, actually alongside my mother, because I'm not the best at painting, and I have one
We're gonna go right across and charge straight in this time.
Alright, I need to make sure to fix my bayonet this time, because I was not prepared for that rebel officer I could have gotten.
Alright, so we want to get into final push then?
Lads, how do you attack with a rifle that does not have a bayonet fixed? How do you go into
Yeah, we
melee?
might go final push.
Rollins, what the hell happened?
What is the
We got
button for
countercharge.
melee
It was
without a
good.
bayonet,
We
gentlemen?
got countercharge. It was a huge melee. They outkilled us, but they lost a lot in the
Jacob.
fight, so they're
Yes.
mostly last stand.
I can't join the stream back because you
Alright,
won't
let's
answer
go,
the
let's
Discord.
go.
Form up there.
Okay, I'm actually in the call right now. Can you hear me? Okay. Wow. An absolute fantastic amount of men in this game right now. I don't know what it is, but I always love seeing them vault over the fence like that. It's a really well done and authentic animation there. What I especially love about seeing this amount of players is that it's hard to comprehend each and every one of these is actually a real person who's this committed to playing the game and really loves the history as well. It's fantastic. Of course, we have a relatively oh my lord, that's the artillery. Of course, we have a relatively disorganized chunk of men here. They're just sprinting, trying to get ahead of that artillery that's ripping our ranks apart
Think
currently.
about it. There's like almost 300 on, and it's like, what's the time?
Stay here,
Alright, get
stay
at the
here.
wall.
Good lord.
Regroup at the
Get to the
wall.
wall and regroup
Prepare
and
to
lie
cross.
down.
Get on
On the
the wall.
wall.
All right.
Crouch down, crouch down,
Get
crouch
the
down.
walls,
Full
fix
kids,
the
full
walls,
kids,
fix
full
the
kids.
walls.
When they say full kit, they mean fixed bayonet reload. Now, I've never heard that term other than in this game. To me, a kit means your full uniform, your rifle, your hat. So I think perhaps that's just a term in-game. I thought it was worth mentioning.
More crossings that, like, left.
As you hear the officer, we're going to have two
All right,
more
stand
crossings
up,
where we
stand
push
up,
to the
stand up.
left.
Straight down the middle, straight down the middle.
Charge across the bridge. Go straight up.
All right, this is
the hill,
it.
straight to
Move,
the
move,
Go,
move!
go, go.
For the
Kill as
Union!
many as you can, kill as many as you
Oh
can.
no, I'm one of the first men. I'm going to loop around back. Yeah, you gents can go first. I'll follow you. It's a nice soundtrack. It's not too authentic. Hey, thanks very much, GD. I appreciate that, JD. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Wow. I had no idea there were that many doing a counter charge directly into our ranks. I totally agree with you, Cowboy. It definitely seems like one of the movies that I've watched for so long. Gettysburg, Gods and Generals, Wicked Spring, Soldier Sol, etc. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the streaming service History Fix. They have fantastic new films that are made with authentic reenactors,
Wouldn't it
and
be
they
a
really
good
portray
idea?
combat just like this game does, in an
Stand
accurate way, and a very intimate way, which movies like Gettysburg and Gods and Generals are not able to do.
Have you got any gifts? Have you got
Alright,
any
here
gifts?
we are, loading it up currently, then I'm going to be fixing my bayonet. This does feel a considerable amount like Burnside's charge across Burnside's bridge, as we have a large amount of failed attempts before a final successful one. I hope, in any event. We'll see. The officers feel competent enough, but we do only have 4 minutes in the match, so let's see how this goes. Wow, I am so excited to be playing this map. This is probably one of my favorites in the game. I have not played it until this very stream. I'm really excited to be on it currently. I think I really do enjoy the mechanics of the bayonet charge. I've heard that the new game Battle Cry of Freedom has some better bayonet mechanics, but it does feel clunky, as it should. Charging someone with a bayonet, stabbing them, retrieving it from their system, that's all very difficult and physically demanding. I especially love the fog of war, which inevitably you'll see when we charge in. The screen turns black and white, mass confusion begins, and you can't really tell if you're firing, stabbing teammates, or if you're actually engaging the enemy. Indeed, Cowboy, fix bayonets and hit him again.
Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's up to you. Wanna hit him straight left, hit him all right. That's
I'm going to be honest, everyone. If I had to guess, I am not sure. I think that we will not be successfully crossing that bridge. It looks like the rebels are actually even skirmishing on the bridge. Good lord. Wow. All right. Here we are once again, lads. You see the melee balls are flying so close over my head that my screen's turning black, replicating just absolute shock and confusion.
Don't die, we've got no flags. Hug the wall. Hug the wall. Stay close.
Wow. Okay, I'm getting behind these men. As you see, mass confusion is ensuing. You have men grouped up, firing independently.
Boys, prepare to charge 230.
We don't have the numbers at all across.
Wow.
It's not even no, never mind. What? Let's just charge it 1 minute.
I can't tell if that's a Confederate or a Yankee.
Kind of have to charge it this way.
I really hope the fucking already just ran
Is
up.
that a Union guy up on the bridge there?
I
think it is.
I thought they have nothing.
Well, it's now enough.
My lord, and as you see that fog of war already ensuing, I cannot get a clear shot. Good lord.
Loaded hole. Loaded hole.
Okay, I'm loading and holding.
Ceasefire.
2 minutes.
Ceasefire. Fix bayonet.
It's now enough.
All right, this is it, lads.
We're going.
We'll go at 205. 205.
We're going soon. We're going soon.
Good to play with you, Sergeant Major.
Alright,
Union forever, lads.
This is your answer, Discord.
Yep, I'll be back after this game, Sven. Oh my lord, it's a slaughter. Oh my god. In true Burnsides Bridge fashion, we have been wiped. Like lambs to the slaughter, ladies and gentlemen. The Union forever indeed. We may have to wait until another day before securing the freedom of others, as Burnside's Bridge has not been a successful attack. I will tell you, this is certainly one of my favorite maps in the game, if not my favorite. It is rightfully extremely difficult for the Union to be crossing the bridge. I believe we'd need officers who train together, as this is a public match, and there's certainly mass disorganization. But that is, of course, what you would see at Burnside's Bridge. Men grouping up, getting killed, as I mentioned, firing independently, dying in massive numbers on that bridge, which I love that you can recreate that in this game. You actually see the bodies remain there, as you need to depict war in its true form, which is gore, which is not pleasant. Back into it, we only have 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. That will be it. That is a Union failure on Burnside's Bridge today.
Ow.
I mean, oh, no wonder you have like.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Oh, and now we're in overtime that we can secure the point.
Sent against them. But it was the twin regiments of the 51st New York and 51st Pennsylvania that finally managed to push across. As reports came to General Toombs of Union forces from Rodman's division also crossing at Snavely's Ford to the southwest, Toombs had to make a galling decision lest he be overrun. The Confederates finally were forced back towards Sharpsburg, though it would take even more precious time for General Burnside to get his forces across the Antietam.
I always love to hear that historical narration, and at this point we'll be placed in our next engagement.
As no reinforcements arrived to help hold his advanced position west of Dunkerchurch. His unease became justified as a horde of screaming Confederates pushed him and his men out of the woods and back across the open fields to the east. While most of the Confederate forces preferred to stay under the protective cover of the tree line rather than face the many Federal guns shooting at them, two regiments under the inexperienced Colonel Cook advanced almost to the charred doorstep of the Mumma farmhouse once again.
Alright everyone, so as we get into this next engagement, I need to rejoin the call with my friend Sven here, and he will be playing as officer. I will be playing as either first sergeant or sergeant major. So we will be back in just 10 minutes with a new War of Right stream. I will be naming this one the Battle of Burnsides Bridge. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please make sure to let me know in the comments so that I'll continue streams like this. Thanks so much for